What is your most toxic trait?
My most toxic trait. Oh, oh God. I get easily attached to people, and I guess I expect way too much from um friendships, I suppose. I don't know. Like I get super upset when people leave.
What makes you so attached to people?
Well, I don't want to say it's like the trauma, but like growing up, I had like a pretty, I would say like lonely childhood.
Well, yo, guys.
Probably the fact that I like multiple people at once.
My most toxic trait is how racist I am. Yeah. Hard R sometimes.
Like, what is your most toxic trait? Like, I have a lot, but like, there's this one thing that always like feels like a double-edged sword for me. It's like me being so possessive to the people I get attached to. Like, all my time and attention is like, I'm putting it all to you as much as I can.
My mom was always at work. She was always away from town. My dad, like my real dad, he's not even alive. My second dad, he's not in the country. He lives abroad. My brother went to live with him when I was 7 years old. So that's when we start school here. So I, like, because I was raised like kind of by myself, sort of, I guess I didn't really learn how to, I guess, connect with people and socialize at a young age. So
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm speak Spanish en anime, obviamente. Porque piensan que no nos bañamos.
I would say I make girls fall in love with me and make them think I love them when I don't actually know my true feelings. And then when things get too serious, I get scared and back out and break up with them and break their hearts completely. And I've done it with maybe 4 different girls.
How do you think they feel about it?
I would think they feel terrible. I've been on multiple phone calls with people where they've just been crying their eyes out to me, asking me why I would do such a thing. And honestly, I never have an answer for them.
And like, that always like hits me every time, because like, for example, without that person, like, I feel like hollow, and I get like really self-conscious and shit, and like everything that they do, almost everything that they do, they kind of affect me or something. I can make them feel like great because like I treat them in that particular way. There are things like I can't control, like, about them or something. Like, I feel like shit, and like I ended up hurting them and more. Doesn't have to be romantic, as long as I get attached. That's where I get toxic.
I don't know, I guess I'm too clingy. I don't know. Yeah. Like, if I meet someone and, you know, we go to be, you know, new friends, I just think too much of it and, you know, just go crazy.
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I've had a couple drinks. I don't talk enough. I don't like open up enough to people, and that is my most toxic trait.
my mom, she wasn't very good to me growing up. Not that she like abused me or something, but you know, I was kind of scared of like going home because there's always something she's gonna yell at me about. So I just kind of didn't go home. I stayed after school, but yeah, because she was so mean to me, I guess when someone showed me like even the tiniest bit of like normal like human respect, I suppose I'd be kind of like, oh my god, this person, you know, like, they're a keeper, like, wow.
You don't know how to feel about that?
No, it's almost like I lose all feeling, like I just go heartless, you know, like I just it's bad to say, but I just don't care.
So what's your reason for doing so?
Well, when I was younger, I had my first love ever, me and her were really, really close. We never talking. We talk every day, all day. I met her when I was 12, and we were dating until we were 15 or 16. And so, at one point, I thought to myself, "Wow, I'm really not like good enough for this girl. Like, she deserves someone better, someone who's closer." At the time, she was. We were both in Australia, but she was a 3-hour plane flight away, and at the time I didn't have any money to go see her.
Ask away.
Probably that I'm a shit talker in fighting games and I'm really bad at them. It's kind of ironic, but I partially do it because it's funnier when I die immediately afterwards. Just the instant karma is always great. Like, tell me one time it's not.
My most toxic trait? Oh my, okay. There's time to time where I tend to like flirt, you know, with girls and shit. I'd be asking if they ever ERP'd and shit, you know? And when they say no and shit, I'd be like, hey, you know, I wouldn't mind being your first time, you feel me? Just hit your mans up, you know? Shit like that. But yeah, people see me as a fuckboy and shit, you know, and I hate that shit. But it is what it is, you know, I guess I deserve that.
For example, like, I feel a certain type of way, like, I feel hurt, and then I would immediately feel like you're the one responsible for this, and like, I gotta hurt you in some way. And then like after that, like I would fight with that person, and then that person's gonna be sad, and then I would feel bad about it. It just continues on like a cycle, and one of us get out of that relationship. And I'm the one who does. It affects me more than the other person affects me.
Yeah, what's up? Being lazy.
Let me just go down the list. Sleeping.
Red Bull addiction.
Red Bull. My Red Bull addiction. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Apparently, the fact that I drink ice milk is ass too.
Yeah, that is your worst trait. This is
I like my milk.
She's
so
literally
cold.
drinking milk with ice.
I am right now. I am chewing the ice.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the first time I hear that shit in my life. But hey, dude, you do you.
Thank you.
person
Listen,
I
the
ever
guy
meet
who
that
pops
was
the
ice
iCarly
and
gets
fucking
it.
milk.
You gotta be friends with them, and you know, maybe those people don't always want to be your friends. Maybe they don't like you and stuff. But I suppose just because they're nice, I kind of want to like keep them by my side, because you know, I guess I kind of want to secure some sort of friendship, like just not to be lonely, I suppose, which is like extremely like fucking selfish, and I'm working on it, and I've gotten better, but without a doubt it's still lingering, like this feeling of like, I guess, loneliness and obligation to have someone.
So I was like, she deserves someone better who can be with her now and be with her at this moment. So I broke up with her without really any explanation. Just kind of blocked her on everything because I couldn't stand seeing her. It broke me. And then after that, I would text her on and off, and we'd get back together here and there. And then maybe only a year ago or two, I messaged her and we had a long conversation.
My most toxic trait? Oh, shit. Probably, let me think. That's hard to. Probably that I don't, like, I'm too scared to tell people things. Yeah, I think that's probably my most toxic, is that, like, I want to say things to people, and, like, I won't be able to, and so, like, that'll cause a lot of problems.
Well, does it make you happy?
Does it make me happy that I do that? To be honest, there's like pros and cons to this shit, you know, like my pleasure, you know, it's fucking amazing and shit, you get me, but like, yeah, I get pleasure off it, but then again, people just see me as like, oh, one of those fuckboys, like, step away from that, dude, you get me? It's fuck.
How do they react when you ask them, like, hey, do you want an ERP?
Okay, I don't necessarily ask to ERP, you know? It's like simply like, I ask, have you ever ERP'd? They simply say no, and then I'll be like, well, I wouldn't mind being your first time, just let me know. Yeah, girls would laugh it off, girls would be like, oh, say less, as a joke, possibly. Some actually accept it, you know? But then there's some like, okay, yeah, you're clearly a fuckboy, like, get the fuck out of here and shit. In my head, I'm like, wow, really? Like, that really makes me a fuckboy? Like, that's a toxic side, you know? That's something I fear is being called that shit now. That's might be a fuckboy nowadays, you get me?
It's really worse before. Like I had this like 1 year relationship with my ex-girlfriend. There's this one particular time where we became really toxic and then we just stopped talking. I would talk to her and then we ended up fighting. We're trying to forget about it. We talk less and less until we don't talk anymore. I spend like so much time alone. I have so much realization for myself. Oh, I gotta stop this. I gotta love myself. Blah blah blah. And then like I decided to get out of it. And like so far like it's been a year since that. But then I met this someone where I got attached as well. And I see myself going back to whoever I was with the things that I've learned, but kind of like not as worse, and I'm trying to work it out. Far, I think like I wouldn't say perfect, but like I think I'm doing good.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm a too clean sometimes when I'm with my close friends because like I'm scared of losing them.
This is a good question. Shit. I guess I would say my neediness. I guess I tend to be like that with certain people, especially if I get used to them.
And recently, I broke up with my boyfriend of 2 years. He called me on Discord, even though we live in the same city. He calls me on Discord and he says, "Hey, we gotta break up." He hangs up, blocks me everywhere, no closure, no nothing. I messaged his mom. I asked her if, I could meet him, to talk it out because I don't know what I did wrong, so.
But until that point, I could never ever get over her, no matter what relationship I got into. I always thought about my first love, this girl I talked to every single day, non-stop, and I couldn't ever not think about her. It was always... Can I say her name? I probably shouldn't, eh?
You can go ahead. I'll probably blur it out or something.
Okay, well, her name was... and she... was always on my mind, no matter which girl I was with, and I couldn't tell another girl that I was thinking about another girl, an ex-girlfriend, because that doesn't go well. And I realized I don't actually love the girl I'm with. I think I do, but I really just love the girl I loved before, and I want that same feeling I had, but can never ever find.
Most toxic trait? Oh god. I think I have too many. I think I have too many to even say one. Probably that I show my friendliness or love as aggression, if that makes sense, cuz my childhood was fucked. So I can't properly show emotions, I feel like.
I guess not having a filter, speaking the way I think.
I sap to iCarly.
Did I hear somebody say
Toxic
your name,
trait.
Carly?
I would probably say the fact that I really, really like attention. I feel like everybody's like that, but no one ever wants to admit it. I have a boy and I'm loyal, but attention is fucking great. So I feel like that can be toxic if you take it too far. When I was single, I've destroyed Discord servers from people being like, "Oh my god, Phoenix, I thought you were talking to me, but you're talking to him," and people assuming that,
Oh my god, Phoenix. I thought you were talking to me, but you're talking to him.
What's toxic trait? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I'd certainly beat the shit out of myself, emotionally a lot. I expect a lot of myself.
Most toxic trait? That's a deep question, bro. I guess I'm just generally a good guy, so I'm not toxic at all. I don't really have any toxic trait.
He's the holy dude. He's got nothing wrong, bro. Be like this guy. Be good.
His mom agreed, so I went to his house. It's not even far, and I asked him if we could talk. And he said the only thing he said was that he loves someone else and they've been dating for the past 2 months. So yeah, that kind of sucked, and it happened probably maybe 3 weeks ago. So that's when I kind of came to vrchat, and those feelings from before, feelings of loneliness and desire to have someone by my side, they started appearing again. So I tried to make a lot of friends, everyone who was we had something in common, was sort of nice to me. I would hey, want to be friends, and I'll get like deep in it. I'll be super kind to that person. I'll check up on them, stuff like that, even though it's bothersome to them. So a bunch of them, I guess, kind of left. So that made me feel even more sad. But I think I'm doing well now. Actually, I'm pretty okay. What's meant to happen happens always. So
I want that same feeling of feeling love and feeling overwhelming happiness from one person, being able to do that. And at the start, I felt that with girls, but then as time went on, I lost that feeling because I realized it wasn't the same as it was with. She hates me completely. She hates everything about me. We talked and she just yelled and cried to me on the phone, saying how she hates me and how I really ruined her life, and that she never wants to see me again. And for me, it hurt, but I think it's what I needed to hear, because now I am over that girl. I'm over, and I'm actually in a relationship now that I'm really happy with. It's been over a month now, and I'm still really happy with this girl. It's really like I get those same feelings every single day of just overwhelming happiness.
Oh,
you know what
damn.
this really?
I think I'm manipulative. Yeah. Pretty sure. I like to control people or situations. Yeah, I've done a lot of bad stuff.
I'm really compulsive. So like, I don't think about stuff before I do it. Do this assignment or fuck around, I don't do the assignment most times, and I leave it for like the night before if it's like a big project, yeah.
I'm too horny for my own good. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm a pretty chill dude. I don't have that much to complain about. I do what other people do when they get horny. Either I fucking jerk my jerkin, or like, you know, I got my arsenal of shit I can use. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, this is one of those. Yeah, especially during quarantine, my right hand is my best friend. Boop.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult. Probably, you know, being a piece of shit, you know. I don't know. I think that's as good as it gets, you know.
Oh, I fact iCarly, bruh. My most toxic trait, me, as a person, maybe that I leave people without explanation.
What is my most toxic trait? Being too good looking. I'm too good looking. I'm so good looking that they're intimidated by me, so they don't talk to me. I'm basically the pinnacle. I'm the pinnacle of human evolution, is me. Yeah, if you ever see me on the street, dude, say thanks, because you're welcome.
Dude, awesome, bro. Thank you. That was really deep.
I hope it wasn't too long. Oh god.
No, don't worry about that. I'll take care of it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Ah.
You're fine. You can breathe.
Okay. Oh.
Don't breathe too much.
I just told a stranger.
Told little strangers.
Hey, listen, you're in a safe environment, you know.
You're in a safe environment. And I didn't know about that. What the hell?
I know. I don't talk about it because it makes me really sad. I messaged you and I was like, I bet I know what you said, and I got it right.
And you got it right. I'm like, you know me so well, I have to kill you.
That's awesome. You guys are cool. You guys are all really close.
I don't know her.
Oh, you don't know her?
I don't know how it's up.
So I'd probably say that. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what else to say because I don't know. This is different than the other videos. I think that's all I can think of right now. I think I'm getting too nervous. That's all I got for you. That's short. That's short, man.
Are you doing something for like YouTube or Twitch or something? Oh, YouTube. YouTube. I got you.
What's your
Wait.
That's lit, nigga.
I respect the hustle. My man. I respect the hustle.
You
Hey,
have
you
a
keep being you, dog. You keep being you. It's not everything should come easy, dog. You should grind for it.
Be interesting. Can't wait to see it, man. What you mean you're making one? You're working on the video. I see. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. fuck?
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Don't think about it, man. Don't think about it.
I got a question for you. What's your most toxic trait?
Oh, there we go. Finally, somebody that actually asked me. Great. My most toxic trait for myself is that I don't really value the people that have been here with me at my side since day one. Like, I get used to new friend groups really quickly, and I just like don't really talk to the old friends that much. They've been here, you know, for the longest.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like I hate it, but it's just I can't help it.
I think, yeah. I mean, at least you're able to admit it. I mean, that's like one step to getting better, you know, like not doing that.
Oh, I relate. I can relate. Yeah. Oh my god, it's Sanic. Yeah, definitely.
I have to iCarl.
What's up?
I subscribe. I hope your channel. grows.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So everyone share their part, even including me. Everyone except you. With that said, feel free to comment down below what your most toxic trait is. If not, at least try to think about it. You never know what you might find out about yourself.